Guys, I've been carrying jumper cables like these in my cars for over 20 years. Now they work fine and they'll get the car going, but if you're in the outdoors, you're at a campsite, you're in a desolate parking lot, and there's no one around to help you, and you've got jumper cables, you're kind of out of luck. So I stopped carrying these recently, and I've got a better device that I'm going to keep in my car because it solves not only the jump starting problem, but several other problems as well. Let's go inside and take a look and see why I am done with jumper cables. Car emergencies happen when you're the only car in the parking lot, when there's no one around to help and there's no other car to help jump you. Last week I was at the shopping mall, and when I went into the parking lot, somebody flagged me down. It was an older woman, she had a dead battery, but the problem was the car was slightly slanted forward, and I couldn't get my car alongside of her to help jumpstart her because there were two cars there, and I couldn't push the car back because of the angle that the car was parked. So that got me really thinking that I need a better solution than my jumper cables, which I've had in the car forever, and you've seen them in a multitude of my vehicle emergency kits. So I picked up a combination unit that I've had experience with this brand before, but it's less about the brand, it's more about what this item is and what it can do. So let's get it out on the table. Let me show you why I picked this up and why you may want to consider this maybe in addition to your jumper cables or just replacing the jumper cables altogether. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now I picked up the Gulu A5. It's a 4,000 amp jump starter with the 160 PSI tire inflator. For me, this is going to be an item that's going to replace my standalone tire inflator, which I plug into my cigarette lighter. It's going to replace my standalone Hulkman jump starter, which there's nothing wrong with the Hulkman. It actually works fine, but I like having the combination. It just simply takes up less space. Additionally, and I don't know if I will use this or not, but it has a flashlight because let's be honest, most of your emergencies, flat tires, dead batteries, they're going to happen at night. They're going to happen in the cold, in the rain, in a very inopportune time because that's just how things happen. But then this charger jump starter has one feature that I actually really like, and I always take for granted and forget that, you know, battery packs like this can do it. But this has a phone charger built in. The cable is actually the strap because, again, let's be totally honest with each other here. Most of the time, all your emergency phone cords, the chargers, they're going to be missing when you need them. So at least I know that if I have an emergency and my phone battery is dead and I don't have the cable, I don't have the charger, there's automatically one built in to my jump starter tire inflator combo unit. And this honestly really could be a lifesaver because I can't tell you how many times I have gone to charge my phone and the emergency cable that I thought I had was not there. Okay, it's very bright outside, so I figured let's bring this in just so you can see the screen. The functionality is extremely easy. You press the center button and hold it to turn the unit on. Once the screen comes online, you can see in the left-hand corner you've got a car. Basically, it has a lot of different modes, and you can cycle through the modes by pressing this. So we've got car, motorcycle, bicycle, basketball, and then this just allows you to kind of freeform it. But each of these modes, what they do is they just give you kind of a default pressure. So if you have this in your son or daughter's car or an older family member and they really don't know what the right tire pressure is, but they have a flat or a low tire, just put it to the right mode and it's going to give you the general recommended tire pressure. So for a car, we're at 36. Shows you the battery percentage here. As it's inflating, this ring will turn. And then if you want to adjust the 36 up or down, you can use the plus or minus and increase the pressure or lower the pressure to whatever it is that you need. It's nice and bright outside, so let's stay out here. The unit also has a nice carrying bag, which I like because I can just throw it in here with all the necessary cables and attachments, throw it in the back of my car, and it's very easy to find, and it's even easier to use. To use the tire inflator is actually incredibly easy. It comes with a nice coiled up hose, uncoil the hose, and then you basically just take this and screw it in, and it has a great feature that a lot of other inflators that I own don't have. You don't have to turn the whole hose all around to tighten it. It has a nice little collar. So you can just put this on, tighten the collar without having to spin the hose 8,000 times. And I know that sounds insignificant, but trust me, when you start doing it a lot, it becomes really annoying. So you just screw that on, you're good to go. Let's bring this over to the car and we're gonna lower a tire and show you how it fills up. And then I'm gonna show you how to use the jumper cables because, again, that's probably the most important use for this device. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna fill this tire up and get it back to full pressure because when I checked this car the other day, it was actually a little bit low. So we're just gonna go ahead, connect the quick disconnect to the valve stem. I'm gonna press the center button and hold it to turn the unit on. Now hopefully you can see on the camera, but this is showing 24 PSI. I want this to be at 32 because that's kind of where we keep this car. So I've moved it to 32. I'm just going to press the center button and it's going to turn it on. It's going to start inflating. And just like that, as soon as it's inflated, the unit turns itself off, it stops inflating. You're able to just quickly disconnect the quick connect, and you're good to go. Okay, now my car battery is not dead, but I want to just show you how easy to use this thing is, just in case the battery was dead. So what we would do is we would just move the protective cap on the top of the unit. I'm going to take the jumper cables, I'm going to line up the polarity, plug them right into the unit. Now if we look at the front, we've got a correct button, or a correct light, a reverse light, and a boost button. So right now, these are not hooked up to the battery, but I'm going to do that. And we're going to take a look at the light and see what comes on. Let's see if I can pull the camera in here. Now that they're hooked up, you can see that it is lit up for correct. It's not reversed. And right now we could just go ahead and start the car if the battery were dead. If the battery was really dead and there was no voltage at all, we can press the boost button and you're going to hear a click, and that's basically overriding it to say no matter what, start this battery. Now look, there's a lot of brands of tire inflator and jump start combo units out there. I personally like Gulu because it's a brand that I have used before, and I actually bought my initial one at the recommendation of Project Farm. I don't know if you watch his videos, but he does very extensive testing, and the Gulu standalone jump starter actually outperformed everything else he tested, which was multitudes of price higher than the Gulu. So I own one of these, obviously, for my car. I own their separate tire inflators for my bike, for my other car, and like I said, I've had very good luck with it. Jumper cables still have a place. I mean, if you have a large, like, fleet vehicle, if you work for a shop and you're jumping cars all day, you're just going to want the ease of a jumper cable in that controlled situation. But when you're out in an uncontrolled situation, like a parking garage of a mall, or a desolate area where you're camping, or maybe you've got a young driver at home, a 16 or 17-year-old that's now driving, that really does not know how to use jumper cables, and you don't really want them engaging a stranger, something like this could absolutely be a lifesaver for them, whether it's to jump a dead battery, fill a tire that's got a slow leak, charge a phone in an emergency, or even just have a flashlight for use at night. Guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you have something like this, or if you have experience with one of these where it actually got you out of a jam, I'd be really interested to hear about it. So do me a favor, leave a comment. I respond to every comment. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.